Well, hello again everyone from the Glen Nevis Camping and Caravan Park, and we're up quite early, not that early but quite early, because we've got a cruise booked on Loch Linnhe, I believe. So we're off down to Fort William on the e-bikes. So it was a very short bike ride down to Fort William, and we soon found the boat that we'd booked on to take us around the loch. It was a cracking day for a cruise on the loch. The water was very still and crystal clear, like a mirror really. And yeah, fantastic sunshine. It's pretty warm. We're in our coats because obviously there's a bit of a breeze on the deck of the boat. The company we went with was called Loch Linnhe Tours, and yeah, very good. I would highly recommend them. The boat was in great condition and the crew were very friendly, and they gave a good, interesting commentary as we cruised around the loch. A highlight, of course, was seeing the seals, and they were able to get the boat very close up to the seals, and we all had to stay quite quiet, of course, to avoid disturbing them. And yeah, very nice to see all the seals relaxing in the sunshine. Soon, though, it was time to return to Fort William, and Nikki and I decided to have lunch at the fish restaurant on the little pier that the boat docked up to. And then it was back on the bikes and a short ride back up to the Glen Nevis campsite. Well, we're back at the van, and Nikki's put some washing on in the little laundry place, but she noticed before we left, yeah, I had to do the coin thing because it's quite tough in the old machine, but before we left for the cruise, Nikki noticed that we lost one of our headlamp lenses in the last few days. Yeah, look, that's a flipping blow, isn't it? But not an uncommon problem on these old Talbot type vans, so we stopped at a car parts place, got some clear Gorilla Tape, so I'm going to try and make a temporary repair on that now. I was really impressed with this clear Gorilla Tape. It's very tough stuff and very sticky. I had no issues putting it on, and actually stayed good for the rest of the trip. I'm going to keep it in the van for future emergencies. Well, there we go. What do you reckon? That should see us through the holiday, I think. Right, now I'm going to try and sort out that terminal on the starter motor with the bits and pieces I bought from Halfords the other day. See, that's the problem, look, that earthwise just wrapped around that terminal, and that's gonna fail sooner rather than later really if I leave it like that. I got me little mate helping me. Well, it's turning into a bit of a holiday under the van, this trip, isn't it? And many thanks to all those people who've commented on the earlier videos, wishing us well and hoping we had a trouble-free rest of the trip. And in actual fact, none of these problems were too bad. We did manage to cope with them all, and it's all part of the adventure, really, isn't it? Worst comes to worst, we'd have just had to call the AA or something and get towed home. But yeah, we managed to cope with most things that the trip threw at us. I was very glad I got my old faithful bag of tools with me though. Right, well that's that done, so hopefully no more starting issues. I've also got Nikki's bike battery back on charge. Now it sort of performed okay riding down to Fort William, but on the way back up, as soon as she turned it up to power level 3, that cut out again. So we're getting it fully charged up and maybe we'll ride up to the waterfalls tonight. Right, well, washing's done and those little jobs are done, so we're going to have a cycle along Glen Nevis and then see if we can walk up to these waterfalls. Well folks, slight change of plan. We've seen how up and down the road is going down here, and we think with Nikki's bike cutting out like it does under load, wouldn't be sensible for her to carry on because she might struggle to make it back without the electrical assistance. So she's gone back to the bar where we had a drink after we come down Glen Nevis, and I'm going to carry on down this road here just to check and see if we can get the motorhome down here tomorrow to the end car park so we can walk tomorrow and see the waterfalls. Well, it's an absolutely gorgeous ride up to the end of the Glen, and what I saw just made me determined that Nikki wasn't going to miss out and we were going to try and get the motorhome up there the next day. I reckon we get the old bus up to this car park tomorrow. Maybe get up nice and early so that it's not full when we get here.